Now, let me ask you a question. If seven-figure network marketing businesses, if seven-figure online business owners are leveraging these three methods daily in their business to get life-changing results, why aren't you? See, tonight you're going to download three methods that you can start using tonight so you can see leads, sales, and clients in your business this week. And if you're like some of the people that we get on our trainings who implement this stuff right away, you may even see sales, commissions, and clients tomorrow. I'm not promising that, but that's some of the results we've been able to see from the information that's been shared on these calls. Now, before we get going, a very blunt and to the point warning. If you are someone who complains, if you're someone that doesn't work hard, if you're someone that always wants something for nothing, if you're someone that won't act on an opportunity because they're too scared of the what if factor, if they're too scared to actually get in the game, this is not going to be for you. You can leave right now. We love you, but peace out. Because if you want to stick around, I promise you that if you stay to the end, you will have these three things in your business. Now, if you don't even own a business right now, and you just stumbled across this live workshop, and you don't have a business, but you're looking for a business, or you're someone that feels within themselves that, you know what, I'm not meant for a job. I'm not meant to live the normal lifestyle. I'm not meant to be caged in a cubicle. I'm not meant to ask someone for permission when I can go to the bathroom, when I can travel, when I can vacation. You're someone that wants something different in their life. Stick with us, because over the next few minutes we're going to share not only how to do it, but the fastest way for you to do it. So if you have a business or if you don't have a business, this training is for you. Now, when you leave here tonight, we see that the first thing you're going to have is a crystal clear view. Just imagine you're in the Bahamas, just imagine you're in the Mediterranean, walking on the beach into the water, how crystal clear blue that water is. Imagine how beautiful it feels, the sun-kissed sun just on your body, the beautiful wind brushing against you, the breeze, maybe you've got a cocktail in hand. I definitely would. That's the kind of crystal clear view that you'll have towards your business and what to do in your business daily, those micro routines to get life-changing results. Number two, you're going to get a foolproof procedure for never running out of leads. That's the number one killer in 90% of people's businesses that we come across. They've got this great offer, they've got this great product for people, but they just have no one checking it out, so they don't make any money. Number three, you're going to get an efficient and effective way to earn the income that you need to live the lifestyle that you not only desire, but you totally deserve. Whether that's traveling the world on a $100,000 a month income, or if that's just being financially free and set at home on $10,000 to $15,000 a month, we can show you exactly how to do it, because we are a leadership called the 8-Figure Mastermind team for a reason. Lawrence Tam, this is Lawrence Tam right here. He started the 8-Figure Mastermind. This is my wife, Layla. We, both Lawrence and Layla and I, run 7-figure businesses from home, and our leadership combined, these are all 6-figure income earners. So together we have a conglomerate, a think tank, an army of 8-figure earners who share what's working now, so you can go out there and change your life. Now, we share it with people that we believe will actually act on it, because there's no point in you having all this knowledge if you don't act on it. It's useless. So let's dive right into it. I don't like people that hang around on webinars and take the first 20 minutes to talk crap about a story and blah, blah, blah. But I want to jump right into the meat and potatoes. But before we get there, right now I want you to turn your phone off, which I know is hard to do. I want you to turn Facebook off, turn Skype off, get in the game, stop watching the hockey game or whatever sports game you're watching, and for the next 20 minutes, focus on the screen, listen to the words coming out of my mouth, hear my voice through your speakers or your headphones, and become more aware of how the life that you truly want is actually a few clicks away when you put yourself out there, take a risk, focus on the reward, and follow a team and a system and a step-by-step process that can get you there. You ready? Let's do this. Strategy number 1, social media prospecting. We see this day in and day out on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. Leaders are going out there, they're searching friends of friends, they're searching targeted people in their audience, and they are striking up a conversation with them. It's a really easy way for you to use different websites out there to leverage, the different websites out there to sponsor people into your business. So the first part would be search. The second part would be qualify. Basically, this is where you're going in and you're going to their profile, finding out some interest that they like, something that they might resonate with you personally, if there's something like a leader or a brand or a place that you've been. Basically, you're looking for something that ties a bridge almost between you and that brand new person that you don't know. So let me just show you a quick example of what I would do. I would go in and type in, I could put something like friends of mine who live in Toronto. So I live up here part of the year in Toronto, right? So I could just type into Facebook search and it'll bring up friends of mine who live near Toronto and things to do with Toronto, right? I can put up people who like network marketing.
Hey Toby, somebody just messaged me and said that we're having volume issues.
Okay, let me check my.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me better now? I turned my volume up on my computer. Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you fine, and when I went there, it sounded fine. But yeah, Joe, all right, I keep moving back to the same place, then stopping. Weird.
It's probably their own system, and they need to refresh. And Toby, keep going because you're on. You're doing well.
Yeah. So what to do is just refresh the page and come back in because it's loud and clear on our end. So I could type in friends. I could put in people who like network marketing who live in Chicago. And Facebook's going to use its ridiculous powers, and it's going to go out there, and for me, it's going to search people who live in Chicago who like network marketing. So I can go in here, and I can just, from here, with one click, be in that person's inbox. Now, if I go in there and just immediately pitch, if I go in there and immediately act salesy, if I go in there and immediately be the annoying salesperson, this method's not going to work. I have to genuinely be interested in that person. I have to genuinely be interested in what that person does. I have to be genuinely interested in that person's goals. So what I would do is I just open up that person's Facebook page in a new tab, and I would scroll through and see if there was anything that stood out to me that I could comment on. And the first thing that popped out was this beautiful little girl. I'm assuming it's his. So I would just message him, and I would say something about his little girl, because I have a little girl too who's 2 now. And I would start a conversation. I like network marketing. I used to live in Chicago. And I'd start the bridge. Some people are going to engage back. Some people won't. That's just the way that things go. So I've just shown you a quick and easy way on one of these sites to search and then to qualify. Send the message, really non-threatening, nothing about your company, nothing about sales, nothing about that whatsoever. Start the dialogue. Now this is a hustle, meaning this isn't an automated process. This is something that manually takes time to find someone, message someone, and then reply back And normally I'm looking at a 3 to 4 message conversation before we even get into talking about business. Before we even get into talking about what I do, I want 3 to 4 messages to really qualify and find out what it is that person does, what it is that drives them, what it is that they love to do at the weekend, what is it that they feel fulfilled about. I want to know all of this stuff, so when it becomes time to ask them if they're ready to get started, and if they give me any sort of objection, now I have the arsenal that I can then use to ethically manipulate. I'm not talking about manipulating people in a bad way. I'm talking about manipulating a situation for someone's good, for their best. See, if you're doing this stuff and you've got bad intentions, if you're setting out to manipulate someone in a bad way, to use these persuasion techniques in a bad way, this isn't for you. This is not what we're talking about. We're sharing influential techniques that you genuinely have to come from a good place to use them, because we don't want anything to do with you if you don't, because they're that freaking powerful. So we search, we qualify, we message, and then we book. That's getting them onto a presentation. I spoke to a couple of people today. Personally, I do this method every day, even though I'm a 7-figure earner, even though I have automation running for me. I know the true power in this. Layla and I built 2, not 1, but 2 network marketing teams to high 6 figures just from this method alone in the last few years. So I know the power of it. I'll book that call, I'll get them on a webinar, and then I'll follow up with them. So that's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2. Are you loving this already? Do you see how you can put this into your business? You can implement this tonight and see people in your team in the next few days if you do it correctly. Now, people that join our team, the 8-figure Mastermind, they get access to scripts, they get access to behind-the-scenes methods. I actually shared a training video inside our training community a couple of days ago showing how I got 4 million views, 70,000 shares, and thousands of comments on a video that we shared on Facebook, and I'm literally still sponsoring people into our business months and months and months and months later from that exact video. Strategy number 2, mousetrap method. This process is pretty simple, and depending on your personality, it may not be great for you, it may be great for you. This pretty much involves you posting your results on social media, i.e. setting the mousetrap, and then waiting for people to express an interest via comments, private messages, likes, shares, or whatever. Now, this is the best place we've seen to do this is on Instagram. Get on Instagram and post. If you're in a weight loss company, you better have lost some freaking weight. If you didn't need to lose weight, then you better be someone that's trim and looking sexy. If you didn't need to do any of those, you better be on there just posting pictures of your awesome body. If you're in a network marketing business that talks about marketing and training like we are with Empower, you better be on there sharing techniques and methods that drives leads, hundreds of leads a day, 10 leads a day, whatever the case may be. Show some proof in what it is that you're doing. And if you're someone that's brand new that doesn't have any results, or you're still to get results, use someone else's story. There is no sin, there is no harm, there is no foul in you using your upline, your sideline, your downline, someone in your team, your company's success story while you are building yours. Mousetrap method number 2, really simple, really easy, but we see people doing it every day wrong. I'm sure you have too, right? I'm sure you've seen people posting, they immediately come off like scam artists. Method number 3, and this is our most trusted, this is our most leveraged, this is our baby right here, attraction/content marketing. Now, in a nutshell, you would create or leverage, see, sometimes you don't even need to create this stuff, you can just leverage someone else's high-level content that your target audience would be interested in reading, watching, and or consuming. This is truly the way to have a flood of new people weekly joining your business, whether you work or not. In the past 2 days inside our business, we have made commissions from over, I think it's like 670 sales in the last 48 hours from our team. All from attraction/content marketing, all from leveraging this method. Now, does that sound good? Can you see yourself implementing this into your business? Now, let me just show you really quickly what I mean by this attraction/content marketing structure and how we leverage this technique. Well, the first part of this equation is having a blog. I'm sure you've heard, it's such a buzz term, it's such a buzz method these days. Having a blog is a critical part to being a leader, to being an authority, to being a celebrity in your space. Now, what the first step you want to do is you want to go out there and put content on your blog. You could either do this yourself, like blog posts that we've done here that Layla did on a Pinterest method for marketing, or you could go out there and find other people's content by simply going in, top 10 blog posts about weight loss. And as long as you link back to that person's post on your blog, they don't mind that you're sharing their content. Just don't rip someone's content off and then not even give them a link back to say, hey, this is from this site. That's just not cool. But it doesn't even matter. People will come to your site. Look at Oprah. It's called the Oprah method. Oprah built herself around getting experts in different fields on her show that she could interview. You're doing the exact same thing with your blog. You're finding amazing content, posting it on your blog so your followers can check it out, and you're saying, hey, if you liked it, you can go back and check out more from them, but you're not making a big deal about it. You're not going to have banners pointing back to this person's site. You're not going to do a call to action to this person's site. No, this is strictly for you to leverage their content. With our team, you can actually leverage all 7- and 8-figure earners posting on a blog for you, and you can just leverage their content to sell. Pretty cool, right? So I could take content from different blog posts, and then I could also create my own, right? So this is a post that, sorry, you can hear my dog Gordy in the background having a drink of water after he was just munching down some food. For all the dog peeps out there. So this is, let's just break down really quickly what you should have on your blog. Well, first of all, you want to make sure you have banners on your blog that would point to your website. Now, not just your static website to an actual sales funnel. I'll show you more about that in a second, and I'll actually show you why the current website you have is killing your business and why it's dead. So you have a blog sharing valuable content that your target audience will be interested in. What you can then do is go to Facebook and type in, you could even go into different groups on Facebook and find, if I just type in here, there's one with 19,000 members, public group. Here's another group that you'll find lots of pages. You'll find all kinds of, and this is just on Facebook, remember, there's tons of social media sites out there where you could legitimately come in here and within a matter of minutes, you could find pages, groups, events, everything where you could go and share your valuable insight. Now let's just say that you're someone who has a horse product. You're someone that knows a lot about horses and how to take care of them and whatnot, right? So if I just typed in horses and then went to groups, so American Quarter Horse Association, almost 1 million people like this page, right? If I'm someone that has really good tips, insights, and a product or service for this target audience of people, what I could do is do some killer blog posts about this content about horses, and then come to this page, and on these really popular posts that have hundreds of comments and shares and whatnot, I could come in and I could leave a valuable comment in the on the picture. And then once I start getting people replying to my comment, once I get people liking my comment, sharing what I'm talking about, reaching out to me, then I can say, hey, yeah, you strike up a conversation just like we were doing in the first method, and then I'm going to be sending them back to my blog post. Now, there's other methods that we use on Facebook that allow you to drive targeted traffic really quickly by spending pennies per click. And I'll just give you a brief little overview of how you do it. You go to this website, facebook.com/ads/audience insights. Click on everyone on Facebook. We'll just choose the United States. So let's say that I am a network marketer and I want to sell my weight loss product, and I did a blog post on weight loss or healthcare or whatever. I would then come here and I type in interests, and then I could even put in weight loss and see what comes up. So there's 800,000 people just in the US, 90% women, so I could change that to that. I do it to over 21, and let's even get a little bit more advanced. Go to behaviors, type in small business owners, and look at this. in a matter of seconds, I have just created an audience of 80,000 people, women, who are interested in weight loss, who I can then save this audience and create an ad to pop up in their news feed to come over to my blog post. That's amazing, right? You love that, right? Can you see how you could immediately tap into an unlimited amount of people in your business when you're marketing this right way? Now, I said a couple of minutes ago that if you send people to your static, boring old website, which we think is dead, there's going to be a major, major issue because your website is freaking dead. If you're sending it to a company replicated website, if you're sending it to just a static website that's not Web 3.0 optimized, meaning you have opt-in forms, meaning you have banners, meaning you have call to actions, you are dead in the water. You want to be making sure that you have a capture page / sales funnel in place. You want to be able to send people to a page that looks like this with a headline that's really targeted to what it is that they want, what it is that they want to solve, what it is that they're after. Then asking them to click on where they found you, and then putting in their name and email or whatever data it is that you want to get. This is a capture page or a landing page or a squeeze page. And don't worry, if I'm going quickly and you don't know anything about this stuff, all you got to do is click the button on this page right below the video where you're watching it right now, and you'll come over and learn more about the system that we all use, that we leverage in order to do this stuff effortlessly, in order to do this stuff without having to learn how to build websites, learn how to code, none of that crap. All this is point and click. That's cool, right? Point and click's awesome. So capture page. Moving into a sales page, if someone put in their information, they would come to another page that would show them a video, informative, educational, entertaining video that would then offer them up something. Is this different from how you're marketing your business right now? Can you see the difference? Can you feel the difference of how this would change your business? Now, I want you to imagine right now how good you would feel when you wake up in the morning, check your phone or check your email, and you see 20 people already on your mailing list, 20 people who have just became a lead, who are interested in your business. Imagine opening your email and seeing 3 or 4 new sales for the morning before you even did anything, because your website, not your static dead website, but your sales funnel was working for you while you were asleep. Feels good, right? You can feel safety, you can feel security, you can feel options and fulfillment from that. Now, I want to share with you a really simple way that you're able to not only get a blog. Remember the blog I showed you right here? You're able to get this blog all completely customized to you, point and click, really simple, really easily, and a beautiful dashboard laid out for you. It's legitimately point and click, so it's easy to do. You can get this, and you can get the sales funnel that I was just telling you about, where basically if you just have a static web page these days, your business is dead in the water. So you need a sales funnel, and you can get all of it pre-made. It's already templatized out. You don't have to build a website. You don't have to mess around with all the different things that go into creating a website. It's all done for you, and you're going to get access to training. And you're going to get access onto the methods that I just shared with you. You're going to be able to figure out efficiently, you're going to be able to walk into methods that you can have a blog up and running, you can have a sales funnel up and running, and you have people coming through your website right away. I got an email from a woman that joined our team. She's only been in 5 days, and she already got her first sign up today, working on her next 4, because she's so committed to hitting 5 within her first week. Imagine how powerful your business would be. Imagine how your life would change if you were A, sponsoring people into your business, but then B, at the same time, you were having your team duplicate. Because that's what it's all right. That's what it's all about, right? You want people in your team being able to get the results that you get. And you can, of course, get all of this done for you and done with you when you join the Empower Network. Maybe you've heard the Empower Network before and you didn't really give it the time of day. Maybe you have heard of it and you were interested in it, but you didn't have time to check it out. Now is your time. If you're someone that has a business but isn't marketing the right way, and you're not making money in your business, this is for you. If you're someone that is marketing in their business and getting a little bit of results but wants to propel their business, amplify their business, accelerate their business, this is for you. And it's also perfect for people that don't even have a business. If you don't even have a business, but like I said in the beginning, you are someone that wants a different way, knows that you are destined for something other than a stupid job, you just don't know how it is you're going to do it, this is for you, my friend. What you're looking at here on the screen is a little breakdown of what the products are. Again, I'm not going to go into great detail here. I'm just going to touch on them briefly. You can have access to all of them, just a few clicks. All you have to do is go into, click the buttons below this video where you're watching this on this page, and it will bring you over to an informative training video that'll break down everything you need to know to make an educated and logical decision on building your business. So the first thing, Kalatu Basic, Kalatu Premium. Kalatu is simply the name of the blogging system that you just saw, where you get a pre-made blog. All you have to do is go in, point and click, make it your own, post your content, and you get a sales funnel done for you so you can start generating leads and sales and not have to worry about building it, not have to worry about coding it, none of that crap. It's all done for you. And then once you have your sales funnel, once you have your blog, now you're ready, you got the tools, now it's time to put it into action. That's where leveraging the six-figure shortcuts, the top producer formula, the team building formula, and then the piece de resistance, one of the best sales and influence training products Layla and I have ever went through, and we've invested over $300,000 easily in the past 6 years into our sales, marketing, influence training, live events, cruises, seminars, all the rest of it, and under one roof, we've learned more from the mass influence formula to put zeros in our bank account, to put commissions in our pocket from that course. So you're basically, in a nutshell, going to get everything you possibly need in order to build your business more efficiently. And if you're someone that doesn't even have a business, you can use the affiliate side of it to get paid. In a moment, the leaders that are on the line with me, we're going to share briefly a little bit about our story and the income we've been able to produce with this. Now, when we speak about these incomes, we're not guaranteeing that you're going to make money by any means. We're basically just stating to you, this is what we've done, this is what's possible. It's all up to you with our guidance, with our system, with our cheat sheets, but again, you're going to have to put the work in. Now, when you join for $25, that's it. For $25, when you start a new way of life, when you start a new marketing system, when you start a new breath of fresh air in your business, or should I say, maybe you need to breathe or blow a new gust of fresh air into your stagnant downline. I don't know what, if you're in network marketing, your team's not been doing anything, but the best way to awaken those tombstones in your business that should be doing stuff is by bringing in new people. So we put together some bonuses for you. So when you take that tiny leap of faith, when you make that minuscule decision of just $25 by joining the Empower Network, by leveraging that blog and that training platform, we're going to give you bonuses. Bonus number one is our daily accountability through our private mastermind group. We know every single day we see it, there's leaders in this industry charging $97 a month, recurring charges monthly for this type of support. Let me just briefly go in, and I'm going to do it really, oh, that's not what I want. I'm going to do it really quickly, and I can show you the type of support, the type of leadership, the type of dedication, the type of accountability, the type of community, the togetherness. It's basically a way for you to get an easy way towards your results. This was one of our new team members I told you about. She got her first sign up today after being in for 5 days. She got 17 comments of people welcoming her, praising her, motivating her, keeping her accountable. Think about how different your business would be when you have a team of like-minded people helping you, cheering you on, giving you a hand up, and helping you get to the next level. You want that, right? You can have access for just $25 here tonight. So that group is easily worth $97 a month. You get it for free. You're also going to get weekly training webinars where basically right after this one, in 25 minutes time, just for our team only, we're going to have our weekly team training. This is where you get to learn what is working now. This is where you get to see inside the businesses of these high 6- and 7-figure income earners. What's up, babe?
Says they've lost sound.
How long ago was that?
Oh yeah, 8 11.
Yeah, we're way past that. We're 25 to 9, baby. You're 20 minutes behind us, Layla.
Oh, baby time.
Layla's on Central Time from the other room. Who said? I think Layla should come out and do a webinar at some point here for the team. What do you think, team? If you want that, comment below on this page and say, Layla, we want you to do a training. So we do weekly trainings and we do weekly prospecting webinars. So just like this webinar you're on right now, this live workshop, you can invite your guests, you can invite your followers to come and check out what it is that we do, learn a little bit of training like you did tonight, and then we will do the selling for you. Think about that. You have 7-figure business owners selling your business for you. You don't even have to do anything. Just invite people here and we'll get it done. That's a $97 a month fee. You get it for free. Yes, my favorite 4-letter word. This makes sense, right? You can feel the difference in what we do in this team. You can feel the energy of how everything would shift if you just click that button below, watch the video, and sign up. Take out your credit card and sign up for a measly $25 to change your life. Bonus number 3 is our social scripts and templates. Remember I said to you the Facebook hustle that we were just talking about? Yes, we know people that have built 6- and 7-figure network marketing businesses, and that's all they do. 100 people a day, like clockwork. They get their team. 100 people connections, 100 connections a day. We're going to give you those scripts so you can tap into our proprietary Facebook connection bootcamp and the templates. $297 value. You get it for free. Have you heard of this thing called Periscope? It's the new craziest social media craze. It's an app that's blowing it up, and our team are generating 25, 30, 35 free leads a day, and more importantly, engaged, enthusiastic, passionate buyer leads, people that are coming in and with day one buying from you, joining your business thanks to Periscope. It's $197. We have a complete training and a mastermind where you can tap into that. Bonus number 4 is our complete done-for-you 10-day money-grabbing email follow-up campaign. I paid $1,000 for these emails. I tweaked them, made them even better, and I'm giving them to you. It's my gift to you when you join today at that $25 level. When you have the right follow-up, when you have the right emails, this is how you can open your email inbox in the morning and you can see commissions flowing in, and that's at night. You can go to bed. The last thing you do, I always do it, is check my email inbox to see $25, $100, $500, $1,000 commissions right before I go to bed. If you're having trouble sleeping at night, you need a better follow-up system. When you make those sales on autopilot, you'll be able to sleep better. $1,000 value, you get it for free. Now, as if that wasn't enough, as if everything that we've given you here wasn't enough, tonight, for you right now, for the next 24 hours, you have the opportunity to get our entire business in a box system. Every single element of your new business taken care of, from the capture pages to the sales funnel scripts to the email follow-up, all the way through to the marketing and the commissions. Everything is completely done for you. 24 hours from now, if you haven't signed up, this bonus will be gone forever. People pay me every single week. I've actually had to take it back a little bit because we're more focused inside Empower now. $10,000 to go in and give them this business in a box, and I want to give it to you when you sign up at the $25 level inside Empower Network. All you have to do to get all of these bonuses, that is over $12,000 worth of real life value. This is stuff that we sell every day, that we make money from, and it's yours for free when you make that simple and easy decision to click the button below this video right now and get started inside of our team. I want to tell you a quick little story before I pass it over to Joe and then to Chad. A few months ago, I was over at Layla's parents' house, and Layla's dad was sitting with his next door neighbor, and they were talking about how he had just went to the financial planner. And the financial planner told them that he had another 8 years or so to work Now he's in his high 50s. He's in the time of his life where he was wanting to retire within the year and not take a hit in his lifestyle. But the financial planner told him another 8 years, and if they played it right, if they played it safe, then they could both retire from their jobs they've had for over 20 years, and their lifestyle wouldn't take a hit. Now, are you someone that wants to wait till 60, 65, 70 to retire, and then maybe not even be able to retire, maybe even retire on an income that you're ashamed of, you can't even function on, you can't even live? You feel ashamed of it and embarrassed? Are you that kind of person? Well, I'm not. And I said to myself when I heard that story, it's time for me to draw a line in the sand. It's time for me to stand up for what I believe in. It's time for me to take what I know, the skill set that I have and developed, and the passion that I have within me, and go share it with the world. So right now, I'm putting my hand out. I'm going to give you the business in a box. I'm going to give you the scripts. I'm going to give you the templates. I'm going to give you everything that we're doing. All you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is say yes to yourself. All you have to do is say yes to your future, yes to your family, and make that simple and easy decision by clicking the button below and joining this team. I told you that little story there so you could really see inside who I am, feel who I am, resonate with it, get the warm and fuzzy feelings, because we are a genuine team filled with genuine average day people. You know, I'm no one special, Chad's no one special, Joe's no one special. We're just three dudes, and there is women in the team, I promise you. They just didn't jump on tonight. But we just decided, you know, enough's enough. Screw it. We're not going to take this crap anymore. We're not going to live the normal life. We're not going to give in to the society, give in to the norm. We're not going to do it. We're going to stand up for what we believe in. We're going to create a different life, and we're going to go out there and succeed. Now, before I pass it to Joe, I just want to tell you, Layla and I are so happy to welcome you into the team. We've passively earned over $800,000 with this system. Again, big, fat, giant income disclaimer here. Am I saying you can sign up and guaranteed to make money? Absolutely not. You have to work. Your results will vary. But what's the other option? You could work in your job, focus on your circumstances, and create someone else's dream life, create someone else's dream business, or you could do it for yourself. Anything is possible when you say yes and you take action. Right now, you may not know exactly what it is you need to do. You may not know exactly what Empower Network is. You may not exactly know what internet marketing is, but that doesn't matter. All you got to focus on is you deserve better. All you got to focus on is we're here to help you. And by simply making that simple decision, by clicking the button below and joining, you are going to be one step closer to that lifestyle you know you deserve and you definitely desire. So I'm going to pass it over to Joe. Joe, come out, share your story, share a little bit of information with people so you can really resonate with them, because tonight's pretty special. Tonight there's a lot of people on who are feeling the energy, and they definitely need to hear from you, Joe.
Hey, Toby, thanks for having me on. Hey, everybody out there, if you thought that Toby just laid it out there for you, if you thought Toby just kind of put everything in the place where it needs to be, go ahead and give us a yes down there in the comments section, because I have to say, when I came to this business, I'm a lot different than a lot of the people in this business, so I thought. I thought I was different. I thought I was better, actually, when I started. I thought I was the guy that didn't need to listen to guys like Toby, didn't need to listen to guys like Chad. I thought I was the special guy. I was the guy just because I'm a lawyer and I have an MBA and I've worked on big contracts with big companies and major law firms. I thought, you know what? This isn't for me, but here I am. Here I am almost 2 years later. And last week, in just 2 days alone, I made over $7,000 with this business. And that happened. It put me #1 on the leaderboard over top of millionaires. Where else on the planet can you be a guy that knows nothing about something and is so completely different than everybody else around it that you turn around and just by listening to them, just by doing what they tell you, just by clicking a button, just by getting product, just by using some of those email swipes that Toby created for us, just by following the sales funnel and the systems in place, you actually earn something. You actually do something. And here's what's best about it. What's best about it is that this business doesn't cost what it cost me to get a law degree. This business doesn't put you in debt for 100 years of your life so that you're going to have to pay off the $100,000 like I had to. This business doesn't put you at risk of when you're going to work every single day wondering, who am I going to get sued by because I'm suing someone else? Because that's what a career was in my life, in my job. This business, if you're just not even thinking about money alone, the lifestyle that you get to have. Toby, he's out playing with his brand new baby, every day, while a lot of the people watching this video are at a job. They're in a cubicle. And when I got started, I wanted nothing more than my freedom, because I'd worked for corporations and I'd worked in adversarial roles. I went from being a lawyer to being an investigator in Afghanistan, getting bullets zipping over my head. And when I came back home, my God, there's nothing worse in the planet than having to go report into somebody. Nope, that's not it. So as it turns out, and as I'm here as one happy guy, I realized, guess what? I'm just like Toby. I'm just like Chad. I'm just like all of you out there. We're all people. We all love each other. We all have futures. We all want to do something that's really powerful. And we all want everybody to succeed. Now, the one thing that doesn't really come resonating through in any training or anything else is the fact that we're using the internet. And when you have the internet, you're reaching 2 billion people. We're leveraging systems. And when you've got a system that does the work for you, then there's nothing that you can do to compete with that. How many hours would I have to work as a lawyer to compete with, something that's working while I'm sleeping? And the $7,000 plus that I made in a 24-hour period, actually it was a 24-hour period, came in while I was out cruising around with my wife. We went out to a restaurant. I checked my phone. Ding! I had some little notification. I got an email. Somebody had just joined the business. Somebody pulled out their wallet, like, you're going to click that link down below and get started in your business. They got in. They got excited. They realized that if an ex-lawyer can join forces with a musician and with a door-to-door guy, and we can all have the same success, we can all build together, so can you. You have a place on our team. You have a place, and your future is right there with us. That's why we call it the Empower Network. And that's why I'm here to say congratulations on getting here, paying attention, taking advantage of something that's been done for you, so that when you finally get momentum and you finally understand it, it may take you a month, it may take you 3 months, it may take you a year, but it's an asset. And it's an asset that will pay you residually. It's an asset that will compound. It's an asset that will grow. And think of it this way. Toby was talking about his ability to go out there and be a consultant and make $10,000 just by consulting with somebody who used the internet. Chad's ability to go out and do a week-long workshop and have people come from all around the world and making $10,000 or $20,000 to provide value, to be what I call an informationalist. Somebody that has information and shares it with others in a scaled way is leverage. Imagine being able to learn those skills. If you truly want to have something traditional, you're not going to be able to do your traditional career without learning the skills that we're doing, because it's so relevant. So why not get those skills here? Put them in a box so that you can cash in on them, so that you're not busting your tail and making some employer millions of dollars for a skill set that's all about you doing what we do. That's all I have to share today, Toby. I'm glad you brought me out. I'm glad you led with all that information, because I remember trying another system before this, and I won't name names, but there's a lot of superficial systems out there. There's a lot of queens and kings out there on the internet that tell you that they've got the best and that this is what it is. And the reality is, it's all superficial.
You're totally right. You're totally right. And people can see that we left this stuff. I just looked at my phone. I don't know if you can see that, and got a Facebook notification, actually 2 while we've been on here, of people that I prospected on Facebook today, did exactly what I said, got into the webinar. They said, I don't really know what this is, but I dig the energy. I want more information. I'm going to sign up. We'll speak in the next few days. So the proof is in the pudding. It definitely works. Chad, if you could come out and just share some insight, share a story with everyone, share what you've been able to do so far, because it is a really cool demographic of guys that we have on here. You know, you can see Chad's really young. I'm in the middle. Joe's a little bit older. And then it's just, it doesn't really matter what walk of life you come from, where you're at age-wise, where you're at in the world, you can definitely do this. So really appreciate you, Joe. Really appreciate you, Chad. If you can come on right now, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Toby. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate Joe. Great energy. The dude was a freaking lawyer and like did all kinds of stuff that we can't really talk about in countries that we didn't technically be there. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff. He tells me stories sometimes that you probably shouldn't tell me. But anyways, maybe we'll tell you later. Who knows? But so one day I'm sitting in a sales office listening to a guy that's making $80,000 a month. And I'm listening to him. He's talking about his life, and I'm like, "This is great money." I'm like, if I'm good, this is where I'm going, right? This is the direction that I'm gonna keep going. If I like play ball, and I'm not good at playing ball, I'm a little rebellious. We don't really like do rules and stuff like that very well. And so I'm sitting there. I'm listening to the guy. He's talking about his commute every day. He's talking about living. So I'm from Michigan, and I used to go down to different states and sell whatever. And I was selling CenturyLink cable services. I'm sitting in this office, and this guy, he's talking about how he had to drive from Tampa to Orlando every day, and then back for his commute. It's 2 hours one way, 4 hours total. And it just, in the back of my mind, all I could keep on remembering is the freedom that I've been pitched and that I had kind of beat into me for the time that I was in network marketing. The idea of being able to set something up and being able to, you know, take massive action with it, get a business rolling, and then being able to go sit on a beach and be able to drink out of coconuts and just check your commissions as they roll in, right? And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, if I like conform and really like do exactly what they tell me to do here, I'm gonna end up where this guy is, right? And he makes great money, yes, but does he ever get a vacation? No. Does he ever get to is there any traveling in his life at all? No. Is there, you know, basically 6 days a week, he's driving 4 hours a day to basically babysit salespeople to make sure they're out selling. And I was like, no, I just cannot keep on going in this direction. And so I had a huge breakthrough. I made like a 180-degree shift sitting in that office, and I ended up quitting that job. I went and took the last couple of dollars I had, got a hotel room because they booted me out of the housing they put me in. They took away my rental car, the whole deal. I was basically in this hotel room. I took the last $150 I had and I launched my business instead of getting a hotel or getting a plane ticket home. And 6 months later, I was able to completely walk away from any other income streams. I had my first $4,150 day. I leveraged that into an $8,000 month and then a $12,000 month. And then I've been able to basically live my dream. You know, I live my dream every day because my dream was to basically fly around and find mentors like Toby and Joe and Lawrence and all these great people and be able to spend time with them and help better myself and better my life and just take everything to the next level. And so I just really went all in. I went all at it and just went hard at my business and was able to win my freedom and be able to have a lifestyle that most people envy, really. Because, you know, I wake up whenever the hell I want to wake up. I go to bed whenever I want to wake. I haven't used an alarm. I think the only time I used an alarm was that event Joe was talking about. I had to get up a little bit early to prepare for that. And So it's just really free, right? It's really free. And so you guys really have an opportunity here to jump in with a team. And I've just now really recognized how powerful this team is and really how much value there is here. And I'm really plugging in and plugging my team in, and they're exploding because of the support we have. And like it's like a family. It's not like you get plugged in and then you're just a number. You are part of our community. You have you are part of like our world, right? And so click the link below, watch the video, and then there'll be a form there. You just click the form, you fill it out just like you want to see your checks with information on there, and just go ahead and get started. I appreciate you guys, and back at you, Toby.
Awesome, thanks, bro. So to round it out, guys, because we need to break, because our team training goes live in 5 minutes' time, gives you enough time to do what Chad just said. Take the feeling you have inside of you, focus on the reward, focus on the life that you truly want, click the button below to sign up, and then get back with the person that invited you here immediately, your sponsor, because they'll give you the link to get on the private training that's about to happen in the next 5 minutes. Before we go, I want to share one thing with you. You right now are either one or two people. You're someone that's been on here for 55 minutes. You've listened to the words coming out of our mouths. You've heard the words coming out of our mouth. You've watched the screen and everything that's going on. And you fully don't understand everything. You don't get it, but you want more information. You're not fully ready to sign up yet, but you want more information. All you have to do is click the button below and you'll get the exact thing you're needing, the exact thing you're looking for to make that logical business decision. Or you could be someone number two who's been listening to everything. They've followed what's going on the screen. You've listened to Chad. You've listened to Joe. You blocked out other things around you. You may have had some things going on around you in Starbucks or at home, wherever you're watching this, that distracted you, but you came back and focused. That person who's ready to sign up, we want to welcome you to the team. All those bonuses you'll get instant access to here tonight. Just click the button below this video right now, whip out your credit card, focus on that life you truly want, because if you focus on your circumstances, if you do the exact same thing you've been doing, you're going to get the exact same results that you've always got. If you want to change your life, we're here to help. So from Toby, from Chad, from Joe, from the 8-Figure Mastermind team, this wraps this call up. This recording will be live for 7 days, and then it will be brought down and put into the vault for our 8-Figure Mastermind team. Have an amazing day. Love you guys. Take care.